Are you a bad person if you eat meat, eggs and consume dairy products?
I'm spinning in circles but straight out of line. With every excuse I'm falling behind.
So no, I don't really think you are a bad person if you do any of these things. You know, we do a whole host of things in our life that we may later look back on and regret. There are many people that are now vegan that used to eat meat, drink dairy, wear fur, wear leather, all of these things, and have decided for their own reasons that this isn't the way to go. They don't want to be a part and contribute so directly to the suffering of animals. But it's a journey for most people, and there are so many people, as we know, who are still on that journey, and we're all at different points of the journey. So we can't expect everybody to be seeing life exactly how we are personally seeing it, and that goes for a whole host of different scenarios, not just the eating meat scenario. So I think we have to have patience with everybody at every stage, and the way I understand patience is that I base it upon compassion. So just like I want to have compassion for animals, I also really want to have compassion for you as well. I want to have respect for you, and I really want to see life through your eyes, and I want to get to know and I want to understand, especially with my friends and people I meet. I really want to see life through their eyes, and when I do this and I meet a person with compassion, respect, understanding, I get a real insight into how their life is looking. And when I do this, it actually takes away all the irritation and frustration, and it actually helps me just bring myself back and really understand where this person is coming from and what stage they're at in their journey. You know, I really also don't think that, for the most part, I don't think that humans are bad people. I really don't. I think we are inherently good people, and the people we meet in the street and the people out and about, you know, these sorts of people that we're coming into contact with on a daily, weekly, monthly basis, or even just a one-off meeting, I really do pick up on a lot of goodness in people, kind hearts, a real feeling of just, you know, I can only describe it as just good. And I think it's not that these people are not being bad, eating meat and drinking dairy. It's not that at all. It's just that many people are misinformed. So, you know, we're fed such lies from the meat and dairy industry, such huge lies, like this notion of humane slaughter. Just this notion that, you know, that lambs are jumping around in the field right to the very last point of them being humanely slaughtered, and we're really fed these lies. So it's not a person's fault that they don't know that this isn't the case, and often it's a scenario of you don't know what you don't know. So you know, so many people who are consuming these products are actually trying to do good in other areas. That they know not to attach a firework to a dog's tail. They know not to, you know, do something, trap a cat in a shed. You know, they know not to be blatantly cruel. But when it comes to extending the action, so it's like I talked about in another video where I'm saying, like, taking your values and actually aligning them with your actions. A lot of people haven't done that, because the filters are still on and we're still choosing to see life through this filtered, rose-tinted lens and not for actually what it is. But now, thanks to the internet, we have this situation where in a few clicks of a button you can actually get the reality on what's happening in the farming industry, in the animal testing world, in labs. There's backstage footage of what's going on in these places. And it's really easy to access now. And I think once you've seen what is going on, and even the BBC recently did a documentary about dairy. So it's really, the facts are really out there. Dairy industry is getting incredibly damaged as a result of this, because for a long time these industries relied and thrived on feeding you lies, and now the truth is coming out. It's so easy to see the truth. And I guess where I do have a problem is when people have seen what the reality of the situation is, how these animals are kept and treated, and then choose to still carry on being a consumer and getting other people to slaughter animals on their behalf and still funding it, and kind of turning a blind eye to it all. That's when it becomes, for me as an animal activist, it becomes more difficult. But for the most part, people don't know, and people are inherently good. And you know, good and bad, it is just a spectrum. You know, good people can do bad things, bad people can do really good things. It is just a spectrum. So I would never say anybody is a bad person for eating meat, eggs, or consuming dairy products. I would not go as far as to say that. I know many people that do eat in this way and not yet vegan, and I still have the most, you know, hugest respect for them. I see the good in them. I love them. I want to connect with them. I still see that, and I understand that we're not all in the same place. We're not all at the same part of the journey, so to speak. And I do think we're moving towards a vegan world super fast. It is happening. The animal agricultural industries are receiving a hit right now. It's real, it's alive in people. People are turning vegan every single day, and it is the only way to be if you want to be fully compassionate towards the animals and look after your health and protect the planet as well. It is the only way. Anyway, if you've got anything to say about this video, please do leave it in the comment section below, and I will see you in another video.